Class 10 Chemical Reactions. In our previous videos, Class 9 Chemical Bonding Part 1 and 2, we saw why and how the bonding between atoms take place. In this video, we shall see how the various chemical reactions take place. All chemical changes that take place in our day-to-day life are due to chemical reactions. What happens during a chemical reaction? When two or more substances react either spontaneously or when some external energy is provided, first the breaking of old chemical bonds between the atoms take place. Then they rearrange themselves and new chemical bonds get formed. This is called as chemical reaction. Energy is absorbed during the breaking of bonds and energy is given out when bonds are formed. The figure shows the chemical reaction taking place between one methane CH4 molecule and two oxygen molecules when heated. That is, when energy is supplied, the breaking of bond between the atoms of methane and the oxygen molecule takes place. That is, carbon and hydrogen and oxygen takes place. Then they rearrange themselves in such a way that the bonding occurs between two oxygen atoms and one carbon atom to form carbon dioxide, and two hydrogen atoms get attached to an oxygen atom to form two molecules of water. Let us next see the different types of chemical reactions taking place. Chemical reactions are classified into two. Number one, based on the nature of rearrangement of atoms, and number two, based on the direction of reaction. The types of reactions that come under the first category are combination reaction, decomposition reaction, single displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and combustion reaction. Reversible reaction and irreversible reaction are the two types that come under the category based on direction of reaction. Combination reaction or synthesis reaction or composition reaction. A chemical reaction in which two or more reactants combine to form a compound is called combination reaction. The figure shows a combination reaction in which the reactant A combines with reactant B to form the compound AB. For example, carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, and calcium oxide or quicklime reacts with water to form calcium hydroxide. Quicklime is used for whitewashing. Quicklime, when mixed with water, forms the slaked lime or calcium hydroxide with the release of heat energy. Combination reactions mostly involve the formation of new bonds by releasing energy in the form of heat. So they are mostly exothermic reactions. Depending on the chemical nature of the reactants, combination reactions are classified into three. Number one, element and element forming a compound. Number two, a compound and an element forming a new compound. Number three, two compounds forming a new compound. The picture shows the elements hydrogen and nitrogen combining to form the compound ammonia NH3. The second type of reaction, the compound carbon monoxide CO combines with the element oxygen O2 to form a new compound carbon dioxide CO2. In the third type of reaction, the compound magnesium oxide MgO combines with another compound carbon dioxide CO2 to form a new compound magnesium carbonate MgCO3. Let us see some more examples of these three categories. Number 1. Chemical reaction between an element and an element to form a compound. In this type of combination reaction, two elements react with each other to form a compound. It may take place between a metal and a non-metal or two non-metals. Example, sodium, a silvery white metal, reacts with chlorine, a pale yellowish green gas, a non-metal, to form sodium chloride, a compound which is called as common salt. 2Na plus Cl2 gives sodium chloride NaCl. So here we see that sodium, a solid, reacts with chlorine, a gas, to form sodium chloride, a solid. Sodium and chlorine are the elements and they form sodium chloride, the compound. Example number 2, sulfur, a non-metal, reacts with oxygen gas, a non-metal, and forms sulfur dioxide, a compound, which is also a gas. S plus O2 gives SO2. So here sulfur is the solid, oxygen gas. These two elements combine to form the compound sulfur dioxide, which is a gas. The second type of combination reaction is a compound reacts with an element to form another compound. Example, phosphorus trichloride, a compound, reacts with the pale yellowish green chlorine gas, an element, to form phosphorus pentachloride. PCl3 plus Cl2 gives PCl5. PCl3 is a liquid and it reacts with chlorine, a gas, to form PCl5, which is a solid. The compound phosphorus trichloride PCl3 combines with the element chlorine Cl2 to form a new compound phosphorus pentachloride PCl5. Let us see the third category, where in a chemical combination a compound combines with another compound to form a new compound. Compound plus compound giving compound. In this type of combination reaction, two compounds react with each other to form a new compound. Example, silicon dioxide, a compound, reacts with calcium oxide, another compound, to form a new compound, calcium silicate. SiO2 plus CaO gives CaSiO3. Silicon dioxide is sand and calcium oxide is lime. These two compounds react to form calcium silicate. Hope you have understood clearly about the combination reaction and its types. Let us learn about the other types of reactions in our next video, Chemical Reactions Part 2. Please like, share, subscribe and click the bell icon.